very good morning to all of you children. Today, myself Meena Karki, and as we all know that due to COVID-19, this is online education is the only way left with us to teach you so that your academic year doesn't get spoiled. Okay class, earlier SST used to be taught to you by Bhuvan sir, but Bhuvan sir is stuck in Moradabad due to COVID-19 pandemic, so I will be taking charge of your SST for next few months. And class, you have to take these lectures and these teachings seriously, and you have to make or note down these things whatever I'm teaching you in your fair notebook, just like you did it Bhuvan sir's classes. Okay, I hope that you would understand and treat me just like Bhuvan sir. Okay class, as you can see, we are today starting the second chapter of geography, inside the earth. Okay class, have you ever seen an onion? Let me make a picture of it. Onion. What is the speciality of onion? That whenever we cut it, it brings tears in our eyes. No. Beyond that, there is one more speciality in onion, that it has layers in it. Whenever we peel off one layer, we get another layer. And there are so many layers in an onion. So just like onion, our earth has also some layers. So what are these layers? We are going to study in this chapter. And what is the composition, or what is inside, what are the minerals found in our earth's layer? We are going to study this in detail. So class, listen it carefully. Let's get started. And as you can see in the picture, this is our earth. If we cut the part of our earth this way, we will get to see three layers of earth, the three important layers of earth. So how many layers are there in earth? These are three layers. And what are these? The first, the uppermost layer is crust. Okay, the first or uppermost is crust. The middle one is mantle. M-A-N-T-L-E, mantle. Okay. See, students, the crust consists or contain 1% of the earth's layer. Secondly, the mantle, it consists of 84% of earth's layer or volume. The third layer is core. Core is further divided into outer core and inner core. Okay children, and it consists 14% of earth's volume. Okay children, let's study about crust in detail. Crust, if we talk about what is the definition of crust, crust is the outermost layer or very thin layer of earth, and it is only 5 to 35 kilometers in its breadth. Okay children, its breadth is not very high. It is 5 kilometers in ocean beds when we talk about ocean cover, and 25% in land cover when it is a land crust. Okay children, listen up. The outermost layer of the earth is called as crust, and it consists 81% of the earth's volume. Secondly, what are the elements or what are the mineral components which are found in crust? So the mineral components which are found in earth's crust are SiAl. Okay, just have a look. SiAl. Now what is SiAl? Si is for silicon and Al is for alumina. This is about the land crust. The crust which is the part of land, or the land which is the part of crust. And if we talk about ocean crust, it consists SiMa. Si again for silicon and Ma. Can anyone give me a guess what is Ma? Okay, let me tell you, it is magnesium. Okay, children. So, as we all know that our earth has 75% of water in it and remaining 25% of land mass. So, the components, the mineral components are also different. In earth or land component, we get silicon and alumina, and in ocean crust or ocean component, it is silicon and magnesium. Okay, children, let's get to the second layer of earth, that is mantle. Mantle is the middle layer of earth. This part is mantle. Okay, class, as we have discussed earlier, it covers 84% of earth's volume and it has the radius in about 2,900 kilometers. What is the radius of the area? Is 2,900 kilometers, and it is the broadest part. It covers the most of the part of our earth. Okay, children, this is the middle part, and after that the third layer of earth or the innermost layer of the earth is called core. Third layer. This is core, and core is further divided into two subparts: inner core and outer core. Okay, children. The temperature inside or temperature in the core is very high. Okay, it exerts high temperature. High temperature and high pressure. मीन्स यहाँ पे प्रेशर हाई होता है और टेम्परेचर हाई होता है. वी कैनॉट गो इनसाइड द कोर, और अभी तक ह्यूमन साइंटिस्ट और आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट और जो एक्सकेवेटर्स हैं वो क्रस्ट तक पहुँचे ही नहीं हैं. इवन इफ दे मेक द डीपेस्ट होल और द डीपेस्ट bunker which is made out is 4 kilometers inside the earth, और उससे ज़्यादा अभी तक किसी ने खोद नहीं पाया. ठीक है. Next, the mineral components found in core are NiFe. NiFe. Okay, what is Ni here? Ni is nickel. Nickel, and Fe is ferrous. Ferrous. Ferrous is also called as iron. Ferrous means iron. So the core covers, core has nickel and iron as its mineral component. And class, as I have told you earlier, that it contains or it consists of 14% of Earth's total volume. Okay, as we know that Earth has water, Earth has soil, or Earth has rocks, Earth has minerals in it. So have you ever thought, जो पत्थर होते हैं, जो रॉक्स होते हैं, वो आते कहाँ से, बनते कैसे हैं और होते क्या हैं ये रॉक्स? सो द नेक्स्ट पार्ट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इज द रॉक्स ऑफ द अर्थ, रॉक्स एंड इट्स टाइप्स. हम सब लोगों ने, वी मस्ट हैव सीन rocks in our life. Some are small, some are big, some are very very huge, and some are powdered form of rocks. So class, let's look at the board. Rocks and its types. Okay class, rocks, what are rocks? Rocks are huge or small accumulation of minerals or small particles which are found on the surface or under inside the earth are rocks. Rocks are mainly divided into three parts, or rocks are of three types. First is igneous, second sedimentary, and the third one metamorphic. Okay class, C, igneous rocks. igneous rocks. Today we are going to discuss about igneous rocks. Okay class. Igneous, the term igneous have been taken from the word ignis, which is a Latin word. It is derived from ignis. जैसे भ्रातृ होता है ना, the Sanskrit शब्द भ्रातृ, which means brother. So this brother is taken from Sanskrit word bhratra. The same way, igneous rock, igneous is taken from Latin word ignis, which means fire. And we know that fire gives out heat and temperature is high. So igneous rocks are the rocks which are formed out of the molten lava eruption. When the volcano erupts, these types of rocks are formed after volcanic eruption, and slowly the magma or the lava, molten lava, cools down. धीरे धीरे ये ठंडा होता है, and then it becomes or takes place or turns into solid form. And this solid form slowly over the years turns into igneous rocks. Okay class, look at the picture here. This is a volcano. Fine. So inside the volcano, suppose that eruption has taken place. ये volcano फूट गया है, ज्वालामुखी फटता है ना, तो ज्वालामुखी फट गया है. अभी what happens? The molten magma or lava comes out on the surface of the earth. Sometimes the volcanic mouth is not open, and what happens in that case? The lava or the molten lava remains inside the volcano only. It doesn't comes out. So there are two possibilities. पहला क्या है? It may come outside on the surface of earth, and second, it may settle down here inside the surface of earth only. So the lava which comes out or which is inside the volcano slowly cools down and it turns into solid, and thus the igneous rocks are formed. Now the igneous rocks are further divided into intrusive and extrusive rocks. Intrusive, in means under. Abhi, as I have told you that sometimes the volcanic mouth is not open, so the volcanic eruption takes place inside the volcano only, and the rock formed inside, the igneous rocks formed inside the volcano is called as intrusive rock, intrusive igneous rock. And the rock, igneous rock, which is formed on the surface of earth or outside the volcano, it turns out into extrusive rocks. Okay children, this is it for today. What you have to do at home is, you have to revise the chapter, you have to read it thoroughly, and if you have any doubt, you can call me between 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So class, listen up. What you have to do is, read the chapter carefully. And secondly, do the given work in fair meeting. Okay class, listen up. If you have any doubt in understanding this, you may give me a call between 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock and just revise the chapter, whatever part we have covered today, just revise it at home, and you can read the complete part so that you may be mentally ready for next lecture. We'll see you again. Thank you and have a good day.